Welcome back to the Sports Mag Zone. It's Friday and it's time for another edition of Celebrity Knock. Celebrity Knock is where we invite influential and or prominent persons within society here on the Zone. In previous episodes, we've had music producers, recording artists, we have media personalities, we've had chefs, we've had athletes, we've had politicians, we've had several stars on the show. And today is no different because our guest has been described by educated critics and her diehard fans as an alluring vocalist. She was born in Germany, but she left with her family at age 5 to settle in at Rima in Trinidad and Tobago. And it's safe to say that she has been seasoned by the unique spirit of that country and is Trini to the bone. Her name at birth, Vanessa John, but if you know your music, you'll know her as Nessa Preppy. Nessa, welcome to the Sports Mag Zone. So good to be speaking to you.
Thank you for having me. What an introduction. Thanks so much. So I hope everybody is ready for Copa finals like I am.
Yeah, which team are you carrying, Nessa?
Well, for the Copa, I'm back in Argentina, of course, because I'm a big Barcelona fan. You don't know the vibe. And for the Euros, I will be back in England.
England?
Yeah, my team don't get knocked out. I was back in Germany, they done gone. So I'm back in England now. You know how we do?
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho, Raheem Sterling representing for the Caribbean. So you don't know the
Nessa, George doesn't like England. He doesn't want them to win at all.
Nessa, that's not true. Nessa, I wore an England shirt for you because I knew you're supporting England.
Trust me. Tune in to the top of the show.
Girl, so I'm happy you've spoken about your love for football, your love for Barcelona. Lionel Messi, you didn't say it, but I know it. Your team, the place where you were born, Germany, out, so you're working with England, no problem. So that's that. But let me talk about your music, man. Your music. Sweet to the ear. I know you know your music. There was a song that Vybz Kartel did in the mid-2000s called Sweet to the Belly. Your music is sweet to the ear. And, tell us about the start, though. What started you on this journey as a little girl in TNT?
When I came to TNT at the age of 4, my mom is Trini, my dad is Trini. My family was already engrossed in so much culture because my mom's side of the family is the First Peoples, which is the Marindian people of Arima. So they are part of the Carib community of Arima. So I was already thrown into so much culture by being a part of that background. And then, falling in love with calypso and soca music at a young age, being exposed to that while in primary school has definitely molded me on the path of doing music. So I've been entering the calypso competitions as a child. I've been partaking in all the arts, all the culture, all the mass, all the carnival, and all the festivities as a child. So that has probably molded me into taking this path into my career, into doing soca music and dancehall, reggae, all of that. I experiment with different genres because I feel as though once it comes from the Caribbean, it's a song that, I really like working with that song. So that's how it started. Yeah,
looking at your name, I always like to ask artists where did their names come from. So I can guess that Nessa comes from Vanessa, of course. But hear this now. In Jamaica, when you say someone is preppy, you almost mean that she's bougie, she's stuck up, she behaves as if she's better than everyone else. So when I saw your name before I even heard your music all those years ago, I said Nessa Preppy. This is a bougie girl. But when I watched your music, you were nowhere near that. You were nowhere near. So where does the preppy come from?
The name was given to me in secondary school. It was given by a fellow classmate. I think he called me preppy because of, the way I used to keep my uniform very neat. So I don't know if that's where it came from, but he started calling me Nessa Preppy. And when he started calling me that, it just grew and it became my nickname, Nessa Preppy.
Nessa, well, I know how Trinidadians love your music. They love you. They love the image that you have. So talk to us about, you know, your biggest moment and what has brought you to this level of stardom.
I feel like my biggest moment hasn't even come yet. You know, I feel like a lot of great things have happened to me. I've been granted a lot of amazing opportunities to work with people like Marshall Montano, Hood Celebrity, E. Patrice Roberts, Destra Garcia. I mean, these are people in the soca world, people like Marshall, Destra, Patrice. These are like, you know, icons in the soca industry. So being able to work with these people in my second and third year of, you know, how I would say after busting, after blowing up, my second and third year, I've been granted the opportunities like to work with them closely. I think those are like great moments for me. But to say my biggest moment, I don't feel like I've reached my full potential yet. I feel like I'm heading there. I feel like I'm gonna do something really big.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say like, you know, that it has happened yet, but it's coming. But I've had some amazing moments. I've had some amazing opportunities that I'm very thankful for. You know, I'm just happy. I feel so blessed to be able to do what I love. Because once you could do what you love, you know, that's like a blessing. You know, not everybody gets that. So I'm very grateful for it.
Definitely, and of course, we will be cheering you on. So the COVID-19 pandemic has affected every one of us differently, and I'm pretty sure the music industry would have felt it. What did you do as an artist during, you know, the pandemic? It's still not over yet, but I'm pretty sure that we can expect some really good music coming from you soon.
Definitely. During the pandemic, I've took that time to really reflect on myself, work on myself as an artist, work on my growth. As I said, I've had some amazing opportunities. Being a Digicel brand ambassador was one. I recently did some stuff with some other brands. So, you know, all those things, they came in the pandemic as well. So it had some blessings. It had some moments of reflection for me. Time to work on my music. I put out an album called The Art of Flex that I have been working on for 2 years prior. And I know just having that downtime really helped in the completion of it. So I've been keeping busy as much as I can, trying to keep safe and trying to do things within the time that I've had to do it. I just try to keep as busy as I could.
So here's the thing now, Nessa. I'm really happy I'm talking to you because you can clear up something for me. You released a song some time ago that was shared in a WhatsApp group that I'm in with some fellow professionals. If you're not a serious professional, you can't be in that group. So it's an elite group because we are elite men. So someone shared this song and said, you know, the Trini artists go hard, you know, listen to this. So when I played, I saw the name and I said, And when I started playing and listening and I'm saying, yo, she really go hard for true. It's a snack, of course. We had a long argument about what snack was. Some people had one theory, I had a theory. I was the only one with my theory, but had different theories. What were you singing about in that song, that smash hit? What are you talking about? What is the snack?
Okay, so the song was released for 2019 Carnival, and for me, you know, the origin of that saying is a snack. It comes from, you know, when someone is looking good, more than likely a female. You know, she looked like a snack. But when I use it, when I interpret the meaning of "is a snack" into my song, what I meant was, you know, it's a snack. When you road for Carnival, you give a man a wine, and it's considered a snack because it's not a full course meal. It's just a wine, and you keep it pushing. So that's where what I meant when I said is a snack, right?
Well, Lisa, I'm gonna hold my hands up. I got it wrong. There were a few people saying that, and I was saying, that's not what you mean.
Well, everybody could take it differently, you know. As the song grew, everybody had their own meanings for it. Some people literally probably meant food as well. Some people meant other things. I know I meant a wine on the road for Carnival.
Definitely. Nessa, and talking about wine, for me, it's the entire presentation. The dance moves, you know, you sing, but you dance extremely well also. And by doing that, of course, empowering other women looking on, because your song is something that, you know, we listen to when you want to get in a vibe, you know, feel empowered. So, you know, to the woman looking on at your career, you know, tell us, you know, what's next we can expect from you where empowering music is concerned.
Definitely more songs of that nature coming, because, you know, that is my my aesthetic is to empower females. My aesthetic is to be unapologetically myself and to encourage other women to do so as well. You know, be yourself. If you want to be sexy, if you want to be confident, have fun. And there's different ways to be confident. You don't have to be sexy, you know. You could be confident in different ways if being sexy is not for you. But me personally, I like to come out hot. So, you know.
Definitely.
Most likely, most ladies, they like to tell me, you know, I don't really, some of them like to say, I don't really come out hot, but you bring it out of me. So I like that I could bring that out in females.
Well, Nessa, we're out of time. I want to tell you that we really enjoyed speaking to you. Your music is loved very, very much in Jamaica, and you know the kind of stamp that puts on an artist's career. The Trinis rate you, the Jamaicans rate you, the people around the Caribbean rate you, people outside of the Caribbean rate you. You are on the right path, and we wish you all the success. One last thing before you go, though. So if you are in Carnival, Nessa, and you are whining on the road, and a gentleman whose name is, let's give him a random name, let's say Amor, comes to you, and he wants a snack. Does he come to you and say, Nessa, may I have a snack, or does he take that snack? What does he do?
Well, if he's a true carnival man, he would know how to move.
Yes, and if he's a Trini,
he would know how to see the opportunity and make it and grab the opportunity if he can. And you know, whining is a timing thing.
Yeah.
So you know, if you see a girl dancing by herself, enjoying herself, you wouldn't come for a wine just yet. But you know, it have them moments when we just standing around and a nice song play. Yeah, you make sure and you advance and you try and catch your wine one time. And you might get a nice wine, you might get 2 wine, 3 wine. But for me, somebody like me, I just take out 1 wine and keep it pushing, because I don't want to send the wrong message, you know?
Excellent,
Nessa with
excellent.
the wine tips.
Excellent. Thank you very much, girl, and may your career continue to move up. All the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much, and it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Take care.
Excellent.
I love Nessa.
Of course, we all love Nessa.